Welcome. Thank you for clicking on Mystic Tarot Exposure's video. I hope you are having a great day, a good month, and a lovely week. This is for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of January 2020. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season and party till you dropped, okay? If you are a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you so much for your support and feedback. If you are a new viewer, welcome and thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and press that bell notification. Mystic Tarot Exposure would greatly appreciate the support and feedback. As I try to say in every video, this isn't for everyone, so make sure you just take what resonates and discard the rest. You know your situation and your life the best, so you'll know if it's meant for you, and if it's not, just discard it. This is for entertainment purposes only. What y'all do after watching a tarot reading is on you, so please take everything with a grain of salt. And please don't force anything. If you don't have proof, if you don't feel in your gut that this is for you, there's other amazing tarot readers out there that will resonate with you. Also, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Check your natal chart, because you might have to go check out one of Mystic Tarot Exposure's other videos to also resonate with your sign completely, okay? You might have a cusp of a different sign. Everybody has almost every zodiac sign in their natal chart, but the ones that really matter are your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? So, if you would like, my PayPal is in the description box below. I can also give private readings if that is something that you are into. My email and everything is in the description box below. Alright, so this is your reading. This is a general love reading for January 2020 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for your support and feedback. Starting out this month, I pulled out 2 oracle cards. These are your supportive cards. These are the cards that are supposed to help you throughout the reading and throughout your month. They're things to keep in mind for you and to help you, some affirmations as well. The first card that you have this month is commitment, and it's basically saying that you may have experienced some difficulties or fears, and this is a message that you need to stay committed. Honor your promises and keep your word to yourself. If you're feeling conflicted about having enough time for your responsibilities, then just ask for help. Don't be worried about a decision that you're grappling with. Just follow through on your dreams and your goals and your intentions. Stay committed to your priorities and give them the daily attention they deserve. Remember that you're ultimately in charge of your schedule. You have the right to say no to any requests that pull you away from your commitments. Your angels can help you when you feel overwhelmed or overcommitted. So make sure that you give your entire situation up. Be honest with yourself and about your feelings, because any kind of guilt or sense of obligation will drain your energy. So this month, really make sure that you're honest with yourself and don't do anything that's not true to you. Alright, Scorpio. And then you also have new love. So some of you Scorpios out there who are single, this is about a new chapter in your love life beginning, whether this is with a new partner or a rekindled love in your current relationship. So there's 3 different options here with this new love card. Some of you guys are in a relationship. This is telling you that this month, old parts of your love life will wash away and be replaced with new aspects that will delight both of you. Some of you guys may be ending a relationship that may transition into a new phase of passion or renewed love. Or for some of you who are single, you are going to have a completely new partner enter your life that's going to bring you great happiness, okay? So those are your affirmations, your supportive cards, some extra information for you guys. These cards are really beautiful. I really love them. Beside Cupid here is your new love. Hopefully you can see that, and if there isn't a glare going on, I'm sorry if there is. And then over here you have your commitment, okay? So I had already did this video and then I had to restart it. So this energy is all on you. This is what's surrounding you. Scorpio, keep in mind this could also be the energies that are in or around you. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's just your energy, but there is a lot of water here, so it's definitely you as well. But the spread's a little bit different than my usual spreads. I just want to point that out as well. So for the first couple of weeks, you've been transitioning out of this Nine of Swords feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling hurt about a breakup that was something that really made you happy. You thought this person was going to be your end-all be-all, or you feel that this person is your end-all be-all. Take the situation how it resonates, okay? So with the Nine of Swords, like I said, with your commitments, let go of any guilt or anguish or regret. With the Nine of Swords being here, this is about you feeling paralyzed by fear and doubt and unable to move forward. But you have the necessary tools to do so. I feel like you're just in this rut at this moment. Because these birds over here that are giving you wisdom, that are showing you the way out. You have a path to get out, to get up, and they're waiting for you to pick up that sword to move forward, so that you can be happy again. For whoever this is for, this is a past energy, so it's going to, these energies could be energies that you are in currently, have been in for a little bit, or haven't even touched yet, or going to get into. Okay, so keep that in mind. Really quickly, I also want to go over the energy from last month's reading. This is about, last month's reading was about you cutting through illusions of past situations, moving towards your goals and your wishes, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, and moving forward onto the truth, healing from a disappointment. Some of you Scorpios were manifesting your dreams, your desires, your goals, trying to get over this emotional turmoil and change through balance, with moderation to fulfill yourself again. Okay, so you are building your self-esteem and your courage and your health, and investing in your time and energy into what makes you happy, which is amazing, Scorpio. And I feel like that Nine of Swords is based off of that energy from December's reading, and it's just kind of still coming into January's reading, and it's still resonating here. But as you get more into the month, like I said, it will get easier and you will come out of that energy. It's very heavy, okay, but it's all about you healing. You're just healing from a heartbreak for some of you Scorpios, or some of you Scorpios were just in this seasonal depression that you're trying to get over, okay. With the Six of Cups, this is about those pleasant memories that you had with this person. It doesn't have to necessarily just be love. It could also be a childhood memory. But this is going to be your present situation within the first week of January, or the first and second week of January, really. It's going to be about you remembering something happy from your past, reconnecting with old friends, or simply your child self. Okay, your child, everybody has a child in them still, like from your childhood. You're just bringing back that giddy, loving, childlike for persona that you have in yourself. So keep in mind, you may be looking back at what you've had in good memories and times, but also you might be tempted to go back to the safe environment of your youth. But you know that you need to continue forward into the unknown. It might be like the comfort zone for you. I really love this card because if you see here, she's connecting with her younger self. Most people would read this as like her child, but I think it's more about you reconnecting with yourself as when you were a kid and trying to remember what it was like, how light you were, how loving everything was to you, how you saw the world, that type of energy here. And I feel like you're trying to do that with yourself. If this has to do with a heartbreak, you're just trying to reconnect with yourself and what makes you happy. With this Knight of Wands here, you're going to, this is about your person. Your person's feeling flirty. I would be careful though, because with Knight of Wands, they're players. They're flirty, they're players, they're passionate, they're confident, they're full of life. Okay, and he's one to sweep women off their feet with charm and adventurous spirit. Okay, but can be foolishly daring and insensitive. So that's what you need to be careful about. Okay, he is very show-offy. I know that's not a word, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. It tends to be rash or quick to action, not really to wait and think out their next step carefully. So be careful. This person's coming in and they're going to be flirty. They're going to be super flirty. If this is someone who you have been with for a minute or been with for a while, keep in mind that they're just going to bring back this passion that you had before. But I do feel like this is more for singles. This is more of a single read. I'll give you more once I get more into the reading. But this Ten of Wands here, is what they're thinking of you, what your person is thinking about you. And your person's feeling like they're overworking themselves, like they're struggling or you're struggling. I'm going to say this is your reading, Scorpio, okay? I'm not going to put your person in this right now. You could be wanting to be flirtatious, okay? So if that's what you're wanting to do this month, then that's great. But be careful, because if you're going to be a player and you're going to have player-like tendencies, you might get away from your commitments, okay? So keep in mind of your commitments. Love is there. You see that with this new love card, but be careful, okay? Again, take the situation how it's supposed to be met, and vice versa. You may feel like you're burdened or being overloaded, struggling to make it, basically being a workaholic mentally. You're feeling like you're constantly forced to do things the hard way. Like he's going uphill. He's fighting uphill with all of these arrows in his bag, okay? And it looks like it's just too much to carry for him to keep going uphill like that. So maybe you need to let go of some things, revisit your commitments and your time, like rework your schedule this month and really make sure you're managing yourself so that you don't feel overworked within any relationship or obligations that you have, okay? The feelings that you have towards yourself and towards this commitment is Three of Swords. So while you're in this current situation, or you will be in this current situation in the first and the second week of January, of trying to find yourself and really thinking about old memories or reconciling about your old self, you're still going to be in this heartbroken mentality. There could have been a painful separation, some type of disappointment, and it's making you feel betrayed and abandoned. So when Scorpios feel betrayed and abandoned, they can experience extreme grief over this loss, over any loss. So you're suffering alone, okay? but this is how you're viewing yourself, is like heartbroken. You have this, it's you have a medical condition of a broken heart, basically. So as you can see, you have 3 swords that are stabbing you in the heart, but you have these 3 birds that are surrounding you, that are trying to help you move forward and move towards a better situation. It's necessary to mourn the loss that you've gone through, so that you can release the pain, and that's what the birds are there telling you. So while you're reminiscing on your old self, you are also mourning the loss that you had with this person. For some of you Scorpios out there, keep in mind that it's going to take some time. This is your grieving time, it looks like. What your person wants from you is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is somebody who's wanting you. They see that the King of Cups is very mature. So you could be an older Scorpio dealing with somebody. Okay, and they want you to still be patient with them. They're wanting you to be compassionate, keep your emotions balanced and in order, and to keep being the diplomatic leader, okay? So keeping the peace with them. They still want you to keep peace with them, basically. It looks like they want you to be light and flirty with them, with the Knight of Wands, and then you have the King of Cups. So also keep that in mind this month. Really, they just want you to be light and fun and bubbly, and basically keep it keep it on the down low, basically. I got this song that just popped in my head. I'm sorry. Anyways, so basically just like be flirty. It's basically like the first few like weeks of dating. It's like the honeymoon stage, basically. Even though you're getting over this heartbreak and you're overworking yourself, they still see that you're balanced and that you are this peaceful person, this calming person. So they just still want to see that from you this month. Your person is also showing the 3 of Pentacles, and this is what you should know about your person, Scorpio. And that is that they still want to work with you. This is a completion of short-term goals. So while you're working on yourself and you're starting to pay attention to your commitments, you're starting to see the bigger picture. You're planning. They want to plan with you. They want to have determination and persistence and hard work and achieve what dreams need to be achieved. It's important to, hone in on your skills, stick to your plans, possibly team up with others, with your person even, to build whatever relationship that you're trying to build for a positive and stable foundation. And that is why they're building on a stone here. Your person just wants to, this month, really start seeing the symbol of the beginning of great things to come for you. Okay, you and your person. They're really wanting to build on this. You've gone through a lot, and this month is basically about you seeing the progress that you've made with this relationship, or even with other relationships in your life. With the World, this is advice for you for the month, Scorpio. And this is saying that you're definitely coming to a completion of a cycle, and the promise of new beginnings are coming to you this month. So look out for them. Listen to what appears to you, okay? Really pay attention to your body, mind, and spirit this month. If you see she's on the world, you have the world in the palm of your hands, you have everything you need to succeed in your endeavors, whatever goals, ambitions, and desires that you are trying to manifest. You have the ability to do so. You just need to make sure that you stay within yourself and remember that with meditating and listening, you can really get far, okay? And the outcome for this month is the Ten of Cups. So this is pretty amazing. Scorpio, this is really good reading. And this outcome for you for the month is joy, peace, and fulfillment, happiness with your family, with your loved ones, with your friendships. It is a perfect blend of love. So it is the relationship that began at the Two of Cups is now a happily ever after. Alright? So you see here that they're in this serene setting surrounded by cups and pure abundance and ultimate blessings. So that is your new love, your true love, your soulmate. Okay? Alright? So Scorpio, that's your reading for January 2020. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you got to the end of this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button. And if you didn't get anything from this reading, I'm so sorry. Stay tuned for the next reading. It may be for you. Alright? Blessings, love, and light to you all.